Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to what will be the last episode in League 2 in our Road to Glory career mode. Yes, we have already been promoted, we know that for sure, but we need 2 points technically in our last 2 games to confirm the League 2 Championship. We first have at home to Colchester and then our last opportunity is at home to Mansfield. So 2 home games finish the season off. Crawley are nowhere near us to be found. So let's whiz forward and get straight into that game against Colchester. And we're going to go here with Team B by the looks of it, just because of fitness comparison. But I think we'll make a couple of changes. Who's in goal for this one? Diouf, that's good. Diouf needs to be in goal because he's moaning still about not playing enough games. Let's bring in Tulloch for a game. And Amaya, I think Amaya is going to have to take the place of Vargas next season, I think, because Amaya is definitely doing well and he's actually overtaken Vargas in the stats. However, he's not 100% fit for this game. We have to stick away it is. I was going to play someone instead of Kabak, but thinking about it, it's just going to weaken somebody else for the next game, so there's no point, is there really? Let's just go. Oh, bugger, 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 bugger. Don't. Oh, De Graaf, what have I done? What have I done to you, De Graaf? It's a yellow, thank God for that. Thank God for that, that really could have been a serious problem there. I went to try and block it and I just hit the button too late and just slid straight into the keeper. That was terrible. Oh, wow. It's been a terrible game so far for us. I mean, me getting De Graaf booked for tackling the goalkeeper is one thing. And then my terrible defence allowing that goal to happen is another. We didn't have to win here. I mean, we could win in the last game, but it'd be nice to get this game won. Then we probably sim the last game. And we can crack into next season straight away. But that was a shame. Big deflection off the defender, and Diouf just watched it bounce by him, which is a bit annoying. Either way, it's 1-0 to Colchester after 25 minutes. So if we're going to win the league today, we're going to have to come from behind. Oh my god, it's 2-0. It's freaking 2-0. All we needed was 2 points to win the league this episode. We're losing 2-0 to Colchester. I've let it get to my head. I've so much got to my head. I've skipped the replay and everything. Right, Sammy Sod my dick has scored to make it 2-0. Sterling's coming off because he's knackered. It's just about to go half time and we are losing 2-0 in a game that if we win, we can win the league. Then again, that's only if Crawley win both their games. We could still win the league here if Crawley don't win. Oh my god. This match was designed for us to lose. There was no chance of winning this one. I mean, every time we go forward, we either get cut out or we get an unlucky bounce or we miss the target. Every time they come forward, it's a guaranteed goal, no matter what. I mean, I'm chasing back here with full sprint and the players can't even keep up. I mean, we were always going to lose this match. We're losing 3-0 to Colchester. Come on, we have to win the last game of the season now. No questions asked. We have to win at home against Mansfield. Daka blasts it home. It's going to be too little too late here. I don't think we're going to have enough time to get back in this one, but it's a goal back. It is a goal back. Why are you celebrating for? Get the ball. It's a bit of a mess one, to be honest with you, but Daka blasts it home. Daka's not scored in a good long time, actually, so he needed that goal. His 13th goal of the season. Unlucky for some. It's taken him a long time to get there. Is there enough time for another 2? I mean, a draw wouldn't be terrible here. A draw means the worst case scenario, the league can get down to goal difference. Well, it looks like the Daka goal was simply just a consolation for us. We lose. But did we still win? I don't know. Crawley Town drew 1-1. Which means we're now 4 points? Yeah, we won the league. Okay, well we didn't get to do the trophy celebration or anything. That must be next episode or next match. Well, I did skip the end of the match. That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Okay. Well, I feel like for our last match of the season, we will play it because we haven't seen the trophy animation. So we'll play it. And I feel like we are going to play our number 1 team. So let's sort that out quickly. Right. So this is our number... Oh, God. So what is our number 1 team? I think Kubo can play there. Claude Maurice and De Graaf. Yeah, I think that's good. Save that team sheet. Hopefully, we'll have the fitness back, but I'm surprised with... I hope I didn't bugger that up. If I just accidentally skipped the championship animation, I'm not going to be happy. Ah, I forgot it's first of the month. Wow, here we go. So, Youth Squad monthly report. Let's look at that first. So, Harvey Mitchell, 71 to 87. Not very good, really, is it? Pedro Jesus, 83 to 89. Fantastic. Connor Griffith, 77 to 94. He's getting better. Igor Cardozo. Oh, wow. 87 to 93. Igor Cardozo. This young lad is definitely going to come up in the summer. He's going to be fantastic. And Sam Hall, 66 to 86. Not great, really. Youth Scouts. You found me. Morgan Lee, terrible. Oliver Harrison, terrible. 42 to 48. What's the point of even offering it? All those players are awful. Wow. Okay. A few players we're looking at for the summer horse here as well. So let's continue forward, and we should have enough time to then get into this game against Mansfield. So we won the league. We know that already. What's wrong here then? What can't we do? James is injured. Okay. Must have been a training ground injury probably then. So we'll take off James and we'll bring in... we're going to bring in probably Cooper. Let's bring in Cooper. Right, there we go. It's not going to work because James is on the bench now, isn't he? No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. Save that. And let's get right into our final game of the season then against Mansfield. And hopefully we get the trophy animation. I'd be annoyed if we don't. Surely I didn't skip it by mistake, surely. Tonali steals it. Gotta be. Claude Maurice, yep, nips it in. There we go. There we freaking go. We took control like only we can. Look at that. Beautiful. Nicking the ball off the defender. Little ball in from Tonali to Claude Maurice, who I think mistimed it, to be honest. And there we go. Goal for Claude Maurice. His 10th goal of the season, which is fantastic news for him. And we lead 1-0. Of course, we don't need to win this game. We've already won the league, but this is just for us. You know. Right, here's Aarons. There's Tonali. Kubo, nice ball out to Aarons. Who cuts inside. Oh, come on, Claude Maurice just got flattened. Is that a penalty? I think it might be, you know. Definitely a yellow card. Is it a penalty or a free kick? I feel like it's a free kick because he didn't point to the spot. I think that's a free kick, isn't it? Yeah, it's a free kick, okay. I've never scored a free kick, and I don't think I'm going to start here today, so... Nope. Got a corner, though. Tonali's corner. Held. Tonali. Loses it. No! Come on! What's happened all of a sudden? We've really just dropped out of it. We had a great running bit of form. A great winning bit of form. We went on to win the league, but we've just really thrown it away last couple of games. Wanted to finish the season on a bang, but it's really just been a bit of a pop, really. Late, and that was quite embarrassing, wasn't it, really? Either way, 10 minutes remain. Can we win our final game of the season? Right, here's Daka again. Ah, full-time whistle. I'm annoyed with that, you know. I'm annoyed with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've won. And I feel like we are going to get the champion. There we are. It looks like we're going to get the championship celebration now, but still, we lost and drew our last two final games of the season. I'm not happy with that as a finish. I'm really not. But either way, we are the champions, my friend. I better not sing anymore because you get copyright claim these days, don't you? We have won the league, and here comes... This is why I played our best team today, because I wanted to get the best team as the ones that are going to be given the trophy. Who's going to be given the honour of lifting that trophy? It looks like it could be... It's going to be Chalobah. By the looks of it. He comes. He sees. He conquers. Boom. There is League 2 in the bag. The first of many trophies, hopefully. Trophies? Many trophies, hopefully. Well, what my plan is next season is to get back-to-back promotions. I think our team is strong enough to do that. We could even win League 1 quite easily next season. And also, I want to win the Checker Trade Trophy next season. Mainly because it's our only chance to do so in League 1. So that's my aim. And again, just improve the team. But first of all, before we end this video, we are going to have a little bit of an end-of-season review. We're going to look at the players that we have. We're going to look at how much they've progressed so far this season. And we're going to have a look at how many goals they've scored, how many assists, and all that sort of shebang. And, of course, I like that sort of stuff, to be honest. Chalobah is not letting anyone else touch that trophy, is he? Fireworks in the middle of a right heated day sun is a really weird one, isn't it? And there is a thumbnail if I've ever seen one, isn't it? MK Dons, your EFL League 2 champions. Right. After that excitement, let's go back. See what happened. Crawley, I think they were drawing 1-1 at half-time. They disappeared. They drew 2-2 with Tranmere, so we won the league by even more points. No, we never, because we drew as well, didn't we? We won the league. There we go. We won the league by 4 points in the end, ahead of Crawley Town. Right. Let's just whack this quickly. Boom. Wow, lots of A's, and Odin Bailey now gets himself to a 65, which is pretty nice. It's very useful, actually. Right, so let's have a quick look at the squad hub. Let's see what happened this season. So first of all, we will look at the stats. So most games played was Tonali, 50 games, then down to 43 with Cochrane, got 43 games, wow. Daka 42, Bisek 42, Leighton 41, Edwards 39 with James, Aarons, Claude Maurice, Marja, Latomba, Chalobah, Balanta, all getting more than 30 appearances, and then we drop down a bit more, but I'm quite impressed by how many games these guys actually got, to be honest with you. I mean, Kubo came in January, got 12. Odin Bailey was the lowest normal player then with 15, which is pretty impressive. But let's have a look at goals scored. This is going to be an interesting one. Our top goal scorer then was Daka with 18 goals, 13 in the league, 1 in the pre-season tournament, 2 in the Carabao Cup, and 2 in the FA Cup as well. However, if you look at it, well, Claude Maurice scored 15 goals in 35 games, so 7 games left for 3 goals less. But De Graaf, 13 goals in 26 games is pretty impressive, actually, isn't it? I think, like I said before, I think goal-wise, I think De Graaf, 1 goal in every 2 games is probably the best goal-scoring record we have. Marja came in with 12 goals, Vargas with 7, Tulloch with 7, Tonali with 4, Christiansen 4, Amaya with 4, who I think will get more games next year. Of course, He did play 29 times this season, but I think a lot of those were substitution appearances. Latomba got 2, McDonald got 2, Cochrane got 2, Kubo got 2 in 12, which is decent. Bailey got 2 in 15, Reece James got 1, which if your memory is really good, was the first game of the season where he walloped it in from like 30 yards. Chalobah got 1, Sterling got 1, and unfortunately Kabak, Bisek, Cooper, Balanta, Aarons, Edwards, Voss all did not get a single goal this season. Assists though, let's have a look and see who our highest assist maker is. Now I can take a good guess at who it is because the man's amazing. Yep, Sandro Tonali, the most assists with 10. Aarons in with 7, Marge in with 6, Daka with 6, Christiansen 6, Edwards 5, Vargas 4, Sterling 4, Claude Maurice 4, Cochrane 4, Latomba 4, Tulloch 3, Amaya 3, De Graaf 3, James 3, McDonald 2, Voss 1 out of 1, which was fantastic. Kubo with 1, Odin Bailey with 1 as well. Clean sheets wise, it's going to be an interesting one to look at. It's going to be more goalkeepers this, isn't it really? But defenders are on there as well. Tonali got 19 clean sheets in the 50 games that he played, which is pretty impressive. We're looking more at Leighton, who got 18 clean sheets in 41. And if we try and find Juve, got 4 clean sheets in 19. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. So only 4 clean sheets in 19 games that Juve played. That's pretty troubling actually to look at. Okay, next up then we'll look at overall stat changes. So our highest rated player at the moment is Tonali at 70. We've got Daka, Claude Maurice, De Graaf at 69. Chalobah, James, Leighton at 68. Aarons, Bisek, Edwards, Diouf, Kubo, Marja at 67. Kabak, Cooper, Balanta, McDonald, Cochrane, Christiansen, and Maya at 66. Latomba, Sterling, Bailey, Tulloch, Vargas, 65s. Voss at 61. Now, if we look at actual overall changes, the biggest improvements of the season. Of course, don't get me wrong, a lot of this was done in training. De Graaf was +8, which is fantastic. Leighton was +8. Bailey +7. Diouf +6. Kabak and Bisek +6. Cooper and Balanta +6. Christiansen +5. Tulloch +4. Amaya +4. Daka +4. Latomba +4. Tonali +4. McDonald +4. Vargas, Marja, Claude Maurice, Chalobah, Reece James, Aarons, Sterling, all +3s. Cochrane and Voss, Kubo, Edwards +2s. So everyone went up the right direction. Some of these lower ones I'm a little bit worried about. I mean, well, Voss and Kubo don't really matter too much because they only joined quite late on. But Cochrane played a lot of football. I'm surprised he only went up by +2. And Edwards as well only went up +2, and he played a lot of football as well. Financial-wise, our highest value player is Tonali at 3.2 million. Then we've got De Graaf at 2 million. Daka at 1.8. Marja at 1.5. Claude Maurice at 1.5. Chalobah 1.5. Reece James 1.5. Leighton 1.4. Edwards 1.3. Kuba 1.3. McDonald 1.2. Cochrane, Diouf, and Maya, or 1.2s as well. Kabak, Cooper, Balanta, or 1.1. Aarons, Tulloch, Vargas, or 1 millions. Bisek, Christiansen, Bailey, Latomba, Sterling, Voss, all under 1 million, which is pretty interesting. I mean, Voss is understandable, he's a young player. Sterling, I'm surprised about. Of course, that's probably to do with his low reputation. But I think that's it for this video now. I hope you have enjoyed League 2. Next time we'll be back and we'll be in League 1 and we'll start to make some of these big transfers that I have planned. I've been Chevy Gamer, thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for League 1 in the road to glory Milton Keynes Dons. Bye.